Alright, what's up everybody, back with some more Omega Strikers stuff. We actually got a new update today, like an actual major update. It's crazy to say that because the game has not been getting really any content or major updates at all, which is really unfortunate. We actually got the patch for 3.1.0. Got a brand new striker, we got a new map, and a handful of balance changes, so we're going to talk about it. I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to get right into this. If you guys like these videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. I do apologize for the lack of Omega Striker stuff on the channel, at least over the last month or two. You guys got to be real. I'll be real with you guys. The game has just been really boring. There's just really no content for the game, and there's just really no reason to play the game. I feel like the game's just really fallen off, especially in the player numbers and especially player interest, because there's just nothing to really play the game for. And a lot of the stuff people have been wanting since the game finally got out of alpha and officially released still not has not happened. So there's still no, we'll talk about in this patch, but a lot of the major stuff the player base really wants still has not happened, which I think is a reason why a lot of people are just leaving the game and not really interested in the game. So, and it's going to take a lot more than just releasing a new striker every 2 months just to keep people interested, especially after a season launch. The game is in season 2 now, and I still don't think, I think the game's kind of on the back foot. It's not really doing too well right now, unfortunately. So kind of the reason why I haven't really been uploading stuff, and I feel the videos, at least how much effort it takes to get videos and put the effort into recording videos for the game, is just not really worth at least how they've been performing. So I kind of have not really been doing that many videos. The only ones that I seem to do well are the tier list videos. A lot of the other stuff is just way more effort than it's worth, unfortunately. You guys gotta bear with me as a content creator. You guys we gotta make sacrifices, and that's kind of what I have to do with this game, unfortunately, which is kind of sad. Got a brand new striker, NAO. Now, I'm not sure how you're supposed to say that. NAO. Let me know in the comments down below. I think there's more about her on the rest of this here as well, so we'll talk about her abilities and stuff. I also should have a showcase with the new striker in the next few days. I'm going to try to play her in-game. This patch is also live in-game right now as well, when you guys are seeing this. So I'm going to try to see how she plays in-game and see if she's actually fun to play and see how she does. And then I'll bring you guys probably a showcase video of kind of her talking about her and seeing if she's any good and that type of thing. So next few days. So if you guys not want to miss that and you're not subscribed to the channel, I really appreciate it. Got a new map, Clarion Test Chamber. I don't know about you guys, but I just don't like these really gimmicky maps, because I feel it's just so luck based to when there's so many different things out of your control. We got 2 maps recently with the launch of season 2 about 2 months ago already, with portals and a bunch of other random shit and big water guns and that type of thing. And I feel those maps are just way too gimmicky, especially if you're playing ranked. There's just a lot of stuff that you have to account for, and it's just not fun playing on those maps. I don't mind having some maps with different layouts and stuff, but with all these random shit on the map, different types of stuff, trigger cosmic powers of Atlas's project, crippling auras, all the invisible enemies. I don't like these maps at all. I think the maps have just really taken a huge downgrade, especially with the launch of season 2. I do not like the new maps they're adding to the game. They're just not good. Don't get me wrong, I like new maps, but I just don't like all the gimmicky shit they're putting on the maps. I want to be able to play on a map and actually decide a map and decide a game based off of how my team's playing and how I'm playing, not because people can hit the core through a portal and then the people aren't paying attention and they get a free goal off of a portal. That's not how I like to play the game. I think that's really fucking stupid. I think they need to go back to more of the original maps without the less gimmicky bullshit, and they just need to go to more different layouts of maps, not with different types of effects or a bunch of random shit. I don't know, at least that's just me. I don't like those type of new maps. These are the new ones we've been getting. Hopefully this new map is not ranked. Hopefully it's just in casuals and it's not ranked. Map rotations, they're actually rotating out Oni Village and Atlas's lab, and they're throwing in the Clarion tests into the quick play and the test chamber queues, and then that's about all they have right now. So they got rid of 2 of the maps and they threw in the Clarion test chamber in the casuals. It doesn't say ranked for now, so hopefully it's not into ranked. UI system changes. Energy burst got some changes. We finally been able to add in more callouts for your in-game communication needs. I don't know if these pings are actually anything good. And I play on the game on Switch, so like you can't even use half the pings anyways, because I think there's only 4 options. So now they added 7, so half of them you won't be able to even use. Custom games. I mean, I'm all for having better stuff in custom games, but at the same time, I don't know who actually uses custom games. I really don't. But the very few people that actually play custom games got a bunch of other new stuff for custom game lobbies. Skin/content. Here's another problem with the game. We got another new major patch. This is a major patch, and we got 2 skins: Magician Ramus and Neon Soul Zentaro. Which I'm all for these 2 skins because Ramus does not have any skins yet, and Zentaro did not have a skin until the battle pass for this season. But at the same time, there's also a bunch of other strikers in the game that have been in the game for almost a year already, and they still don't have any skins. Like Vice does not have a skin. Like, where's the Vice and Octavia skins? They've been in the game for at least I don't know, what, like 7-8 months? It's crazy. They've been in the game forever already, and they don't even have a single skin. It's another problem with this game. They do not release enough cosmetics, and the cosmetics in the game cost way too much for what the game really is. You should not have to pay like $12 or $13 for a fucking skin in this game. At most, they should be charging for skins maybe $5. Maybe $5. I don't know. I think the skins are just way overpriced too, and that's probably the reason why they don't add many, because the skins they do add don't sell very, very well. They're probably just basing their sales off of people that buy the battle pass, which is still not really even that good of a value. How much garbage it has in it. Got a new striker now, NAO now. I'm gonna be doing a showcase on her, so I'm not gonna really go through a lot of her abilities. There's actually also a trailer for her that showcases all of her abilities. So if you guys want to check out the actual trailer that shows all her abilities and showcases her, you guys can check that out. Just a sentry drone launches a drone and hits the first enemy's truck at max range, and upon recast, it halts and creates an unstable energy that increases power and size over time. Hitting the first enemy is struck in a direct cast. Then she also has a proximity drone as her secondary. Deploy a drone at a target location that lasts up to 15 seconds and detonates on contact with a friendly player, hitting enemies away and healing allies of 20% max stagger and a 50% haste buff. So I don't know if she's supposed to be more of an offensive striker or if she's more of a support striker, kind of like Era. At least from the abilities I've seen here, she's kind of more of a hybrid type striker. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to find out. Or at least I'll find out when it's a game. I haven't played her yet, so. Their special lifeline. Become elusive and blink to a target location near yourself or an ally, restoring 50% of nearby allies' missing stagger on arrival. Within 3.5 seconds, recast to blink back to your starting position. So, pretty much a teleport that heals your team. Kind of what it is. Kind of like a... I don't know. I don't know what you... There's not really, I guess, too much in the game that's kind of a similar thing. There's a few blinks and stuff in the game, but none of them really heal you. It kind of do damage. Got some striker changes. Aimee's getting a bit of nerf. They're nerfing her damage and the knockback on her secondary. Same with the core knockback, which is great because she's still really, really incredibly good. Asher's getting a bit of some nerfs again. She got nerfed. There was a little mini patch about 2 weeks ago. She also got some really hefty nerfs. So I don't know why they keep nerfing Asher. I don't even see her being that much. And when she is played, she's kind of just mid. So I don't know why they're really nerfing her that much. Drakar, I don't know why they're buffing Drakar. I think Drakar is one of the most balanced strikers in the entire game. I don't know why they're even buffing him. Why are they buffing Drakar? I don't know. We got some Feeny changes again. It seems like every major patch, every patch, there's some type of Feeny buffs, and I don't think she's even got nerfed once. I think she just keeps getting buffed and buffed, and it's getting to the point where she's going to be one of the best strikers in the game at some point with how many buffs she keeps getting. They pretty much reworked her secondary, so now instead of a circle ability, a circle type ability, it's actually a circle that actually stays on the field and pulses 3 times. So she actually kind of got a mini ability rework here. Misdirection also got buffed again. They increased the missile size again by 10%. And they also increased the speed again by 10%, which is crazy. And then they actually, with their special, they actually made it so actually, they boosted the, I'm not quite sure what it is, ability to hold capture cores unchanged, the initial capture to the core. So you're able to capture the core a lot better with your special. And I think the one change she needs is to be able to like direct the core wherever you want with your special once you do detonate your special. Because right now I think it's still pretty much random. The core will go wherever it wants to go. I think that's the one change she really does need to make her really, really good. Because her special is kind of unreliable. Half the time it'll go into your team's direction and it won't even go towards the enemy pool. Like where you want it to go. You can't control it at all, unfortunately. Juno got a bug fix. I don't know why I don't know if that's a buff or if that's just a quality of life change. I'm not sure. Kazan getting some small little buffs. I don't know why they're buffing Kazan. I think he's still really annoying to play against. We got Kai. Kai got some small buffs. Apparently he's bad at the higher tiers of play, but that's like maybe a couple hundred players at best. So I don't know why they're balancing the game around the high tiers of play. Come on now. Why are we balancing the game around the high tiers of play? I don't know. Rune's getting nerfs. Why are they nerfing Rune? I have no idea. I do not know why Rune's being even nerfed at all. He is mid at best. He takes a lot of skill to make him work. I don't know why he's being nerfed. Kind of a stupid balance change. X. In many tiers of play, X is not a popular choice. Why are they buffing X? Why are they buffing X? Again, I don't know. Another balance change that makes you scratch your head on why they're buffing shit about him. X is one of the most AIDS characters to play against in this entire game. Why are they buffing him? I have no idea. He should be nerfed. X should be nerfed. He really should be. He's so annoying. Got some new awakenings, gear awakenings, fight or flight. Gain 20% speed for 1.5 seconds whenever you hit something or you get hit. And it refreshes your secondary when you stagger an enemy or if you become staggered. So kind of a cool one. I think Knife's Edge will be possibly pretty good. Gain 40 power and 30% speed whenever you're within 400 range of the arena's edge. Kind of cool. And then you got Demolitionist with gain 25% size. Whenever you destroy or assist in destroying an enemy barrier, your cooldowns are reduced by 8 seconds. So kind of more of a support awakening, and a few other ones are kind of hybrids. Kind of depends what you want to run. Also got some other awakening changes. They nerfed Hotshot, pretty kind of. I think they nerfed Hotshot. They reduced the cooldown and the amplifier and the refund. So 1-2 punch getting a small nerf. Pummeler's getting a buff, so now you're gonna actually get a higher speed buff. Spark of Resilience getting like a stagger nerf, but a bonus buff to the stagger per spark. So kind of a buff nerf for some reason, I don't know why. Got Strike Shot getting a bit of a buff. Timeless Creator getting nerfed. I don't know. I think the reason why they're nerfing Timeless Creator is because Juno's such a menace, and then she likes to build that, I think. I don't know. At the same time, though, they keep buffing Juno, so I don't even know why. I don't know. I have no idea. I think Juno's busted. I think she needs to be entirely reworked, but they keep on buffing her for some reason. Vicious Embrace, an unpopular choice, whatever. They're buffing it. They even have some really huge giga buffs. They're buffing the healing from the core hit from 4 to 10%. That's crazy. Huge buffs for Vicious Embrace. Not even bad. And then we got some bug fixes. I don't know, nothing that's really crazy. Nothing that's really crazy here. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but like, why? Like, I don't understand. Like, we're already. It's getting to be close to like almost a year of the game. In April, it's gonna be about a year when the game actually released officially out of beta. And the game still has no voice chat. The game still has no in-match text chat. I have no idea why that stuff has not been added yet. What is taking so long? Why is that not being added? Where are all the skins? Where is all the content per patch? where is more consistent content for the game? That's another thing I'm wondering. So I feel like the game just really suffering because there's just no content. There's a few mini like balance patches every 2 weeks or something, but that's just not enough to keep people interested. It really is not. The matchmaking needs an entire overhaul. The matches, the time the matches go needs to be reworked because I feel like matches are either too short or too long. There needs to be more of a consistent time for matches. Around the 5 or 6 minute mark, I think would be a really solid time to shoot for, because I feel like half the matches in the game either go like 2 or 3 minutes, or you're sitting there for like 25 minutes in like a game. So I don't know. I have no idea. Or at least for like quick play. I guess that's because for like quick play games. So like for your average matches, I think the time should be more around like maybe 7-8 minutes. I don't know, something more around there to speed up the matches, because the game is more of a fast-paced game. I shouldn't be sitting in a match for like 25-30 minutes. That's crazy. That's MOBA type time for like a MOBA match, for like something like a Smite match or something. I should not be sitting in a match for 25-30 minutes, let alone having matches that last like under 5 minutes most of the time. I think that's also a combination of the matchmaker just being fucking god-awful dog shit in this game, though. I don't know. We have none of that either in this patch. There's just a lot of stuff that the game really needs that the game just never gets, and we're like almost a year into the game, which is really disappointing. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, just starting the game, like I had really high hopes for the game once it released back in April, and like being halfway through, almost a year into the game being out, I am sorely disappointed in this game. I really am. There's just really no like another problem with the game is just like there's just lack of reason to play. I'm struggling a reason to even go on and play the game apart from ranked. Ranked is awful. I really am. That's another reason why I've really been creating content for the game. There's just no reason for me to play at all. And there's just not enough content per patch to keep people interested. And a new striker every 2 months is not going to keep people interested. It's not. It's not enough content. It'll keep people interested for like a week, and that's about it. And it's a real shame, because I think this game suffers from a lot of the same stuff that Paladins actually suffered from when they were updating the game, and when I was still covering that game. Not enough content per patch, not enough patches with like actual content to begin with, let alone enough content when you actually do get a patch. Them putting out maybe like 1 or 2 strikers every 2 months, similar to Paladins releasing a new champion every like 5 months, which isn't enough to keep people interested, and basing an update around the champion, which is not enough. I know, and then a handful of balance changes and like micro patches, which is not enough stuff. I don't know, I feel like the game just really suffers from lack of content. That's another thing. Like reasons to play. I don't know. For Season 1, I can tell you guys, for Season 1 on the Battle Pass, I got the Battle Pass done in about 3 weeks. And we're in Season 2, and it's been about 2 months into Season 2. And I'm only like level like 11 or 12 on the Battle Pass. That just goes to show you how much I've actually played the game through the entire season, and how much motivation I've had to play the game. I don't know. Then again, I think they reworked the XP for the Battle Pass, so that's probably why it takes longer to complete too. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure, but let me know what you guys think of the game, and what do you guys think of 3.1.0 in the comments down below. Would love to see what you guys have to say. And apart from that, I'm going to try to have a showcase with NAO, the new striker, in the next few days. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to play her and get a little bit better at her, and then I'll do a video for you guys. Apart from that, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys in a future video.